Not paying thousands of dollars for web developers. What if you could take a free, professionally designed layout and turn it into a fully live web platform in just a few minutes? Watch exactly how I do this. The site we're checking out today is rocket.new. This is really exciting. We're going to show you how this is going to simplify your life right now. So we're going to go to resources here and click on templates, ready to use save tokens. We're going to click on that right there. Now the Rocket site here is in beta, so that's just something to be aware of. So what's really cool is that there are over 25,000 ready-to-use templates to launch websites and landing pages. So you can get an awesome site. Look, let me just be frank with you guys. This is the only way to generate the freshest looking website in just a small amount of time, at a fraction of the cost of what you would normally pay a website creator or even a graphics designer. You might be paying them thousands of dollars and you have to wait weeks to get it done. Not anymore. With Rocket, you have so much at your disposal, so much right at your fingertips. I actually wanted to show you one of my favorite categories, which is travel and hospitality. And I just want to browse through and show you guys how amazing some of these templates really are. Let me know in the comments which ones you like. I especially like this one, the Alpine Immersive Adventure landing page. Let's actually click in and take a look so you can get a better view of it from here. All right, so that's all loaded up now. Alpine, Switzerland's rawest edges. So take a look at that. I love the way, look at that. I mean, how advanced is that? I'm actually moving my cursor around the site and it's moving in the background. That is so cool. When you scroll down, it's already got this snowshoe torch, the descent, canyon jump, all these different little tokens here moving across the page horizontally. Oh, nice. We scroll down a little further and there's more description, some beautiful imagery here that you can create. I love that. Location, duration, moderate to high. So cool. Book your spring adventure. Go for it. I mean, this already looks like a beautiful site that's just up and ready to go. Does everything for you in this area. It's got a Your Guide section. And of course, you can just customize all of this as well, right? It's all very customizable. All right, so what I've done is I've actually gone ahead and chosen to customize this little landing page here with basically anything we want. So this is going to be really exciting. Now, I'm choosing this template because I actually want to build a live web platform. Let's take a look. All right, so it's really easy to swap out images, edit this, and customize it. You can actually hit edit up here, which I already did. All right, so say, for example, we don't really want this image here. We can basically just click on it. We can actually move it around. All right, so a really cool feature I like in the edit section is right here. So for example, if I click on that image, I can actually go ahead and press edit. And check out how cool this is, what we can do. This is just such a cool little feature. So basically, let's say we click on this image right here. We just go into this edit image section here. They've got a really cool feature here called auto regenerate with AI. It's so cool. You can also import or upload an image if you want to change it to one you already have ready, for example. But I just think this auto-generate, regenerate feature is really cool. We'll just let that load. All right, so as you can see, that actually just changed up the image, changed up the composition a bit. It's so cool how it made that little change. All right, so now I'm going to show you how easy it is to just run some simple commands here. All right, so you basically just have to save those changes once you're done in the editing section. Then you just come over here and we can just type something in right now. So we're going to add an element here, what our customers say in the review section. All right, so we put in that command there, the testimonial card, what our customers say in the review section. So we popped it in there, hit process. Let's have a look. All right, so that's fantastic to see that there is a review section in here called Reader Voices, what our customers say. Wayfair changed how I travel entirely. I stopped chasing landmarks and started chasing stories. Myra Linquist, subscribed since 2021, Stockholm, Sweden. So it just put in basically a customer review there. Really cool. Let's do the next one. All right, so the next one we're going to paste in here is going to be a setup login, sign up, and forget password. Super basic authentication. So that's really cool. We're going to get that to go to work. Just going to put the request through and that should come through quite quickly. Look at this. And it's brought up this connect with Supabase. This step connects your Supabase account with Rocket. You can select and connect a project after successful account validation. So you just go through and just connect that up there to get it connected. So now what we're going to try next is adding social authentication, GitHub and Google. So let's put that through as well and let the AI get to work. That's fine. So it's asking us to connect with Supabase first. So you would just basically need to go ahead and do that as well. So as we can see here, once you have your Supabase actually connected, it's going to have the GitHub option there as well as SSO. So really cool. Now we're going to go ahead and try and run two production commands. The first one's going to be improve the SEO. So let's actually have a look at what it added. Added metadata base here, as we can see. Canonical URLs as well. There's also been an Open Graph and Twitter card tag added, as well as a created organization, website, web page, and a production JSON. Also got some crawler guidance and indexation. Quite technical, but it's pretty cool to see that. Enhance internal linking with descriptive anchor text in header and footer components. So definitely an improvement on the SEO there. And then we're just going to try one more little command there. We're going to go ahead and throw that in, implement privacy compliance as well. So just to give you guys an example of just the scope of work that is possible here. There it goes, I'm setting up privacy compliance for Wayfair now. This is so good. This would normally take hours, cost a lot of money to do it. You can get it all done for a really low cost, in my opinion. Good. All right, so that's all done. Before I can add privacy compliance, I need one detail. So for example, here we can just throw in the contact email. It says why they need it. The email is used in the Privacy Policy Contact Us section for privacy requests in GDPR CCPA inquiries. So for example, privacy@wayfair.com. Really nice. All right, so then what we've done is we've just gone ahead and launched the app. Look at that, it's given us our own little website there. Okay, launch on the web. You can see it's live there. Please wait while we update your app. This may take a few moments. And you've also got an option to unpublish there once you're ready as well. There's also the option to add a custom domain. Alrighty folks, so we're going to do a couple things now. We're going to go ahead in these three dots here and go to connectors, and we're going to connect our Airtable first. So what it does is it reads, writes, and syncs data across your bases and tables directly in your app. Record management, filtered queries, and automated data pipelines are built using your actual base schemas. All right, let's go ahead and hit connect there. I'm going to show you how easily that all just basically connects up. So you just need to make sure that you go ahead and you're happy to grant the access there. Okay, so we're going to go and hit add all resources and add a base, all right? My first workspace. That's good. All in current future workspaces. And then we're going to grant that access there, and it's as simple as that. After that, it's just going to redirect us back, and as we can see, we are fully connected there to Airtable. And there's a little disconnect button there as well. And we can go ahead and launch that there as well, but before we do that, I actually just want to go ahead and show you that we can actually go back to the connectors section here, and we also want to hook up Mixable too, which is somewhere down here. Mix panel, right here. And that's basically a tool where your app helps with event tracking, funnel analysis, and behavioral analytics, among other things. We hit connect, got to enter in a username, account secret, and region, and then we go ahead and hit connect. That's all connected now, so look at that. We've got Airtable and Mixpanel connected up, and then we can go ahead and hit launch. That's going to basically generate our link there, and then if I copy that and just pop it in the new browser, that should take us to our live web page, which does have those tools integrated there. So that's great. As you can see, that's our lovely little site that's popped up. Looks absolutely stunning. And then beyond that, you can also go to these three dots here, and we can jump into our analytics section to have a look, because, we need to be getting that feedback if we're to be improving our business. And look at that, 3 visits, 3 unique visitors, 4 page views, 66.67 bounce rate. So of course you leave this for a while, but you can use this to determine how you're going to move forward with your site, what kind of adjustments you need to make. It's critical to have these analytics. If you want to launch an app this year, speed really does matter. Start with a professionally designed template and let AI build the rest. Check the link in the description to try it out yourself today, and let me know in the comments what kind of app you want to build.